What's up, y'all? Um, so I wasn't planning on doing a What's Up, y'all today, but I'm just now having a chance to look a little bit at the responses from a video last night, and thanks to everybody who shared it and viewed it. It's already at over 100,000 views, and so thanks for getting the word out, because actually that one felt important on my spirit. And like I said, I wasn't planning on doing all these videos, but I feel like this is my contribution. This is what I have to give to this moment. I'm far away, right? And in a place that is not on fire. And in part, I'm far away in a place that's not on fire because I knew that fire was coming to America. And I knew that my best offerings were not going to be available if I was in the middle of it. That's not how I see. It's not how I get vision. I get vision from a distance, and I can see the landscape of the thing more clearly. And so I understand now why I'm here doing these messages. And I want to honor the people who are there doing the work in the labor on the ground. Thank you. Thank you. One of the questions that I keep coming up that I want to honor, I want to acknowledge, and I want to talk through for us, right, is in this video that I did about, the necessity of disrupting capital and disrupting the system of capitalism, as it is the thing that is elevated above the Black body, right? That it is elevated above Black people's lives, and that the system will kill Black people in order to keep it in operation. And so disrupting that system is a necessary strategy for our long-term goals. And even if it doesn't seem strategic, right? Like, it doesn't seem strategic. Some people just like, I threw in a brick, I Foot Locker was open and I took the tennis shoes, right? It's not necessary. It doesn't seem strategic. And also doesn't seem strategic. Be clear. Police officers, I just watched the video. Police officers are putting out bricks. Like, they're inciting the effort to create destruction. What I think they fail to realize, too, is, in part it's to encourage people to then be looped into the criminal justice system, right? It's like, right, we put out the bricks, we set you up, then you threw them, then we arrested you, right? Which is why we need a mass movement. We actually need enough people to combat the tactics of the state. And one of the challenges that I think we're in this moment, right? Here's the deal. This is actually the long and short of it, and answers a question about, I'm concerned about people who, small businesses burning down, and people are losing their jobs, and, folks are going to be out of work. And I want to honor the pain and discomfort of that. I want to honor the pain and discomfort of that. And I want to remind us that we cannot have this moment. The system has intentionally entwined every aspect of our lives in it for that exact reason, so that it becomes too scary, too difficult, too hard, too much to risk to disrupt it. Everybody feels like their lives are too enmeshed in it to disrupt it. That's intentional. That's not accidental. It's not accidental that every aspect of our lives is tied to capitalism, so that capitalism is buttressed by us even when it is clearly not working and designed to fall. And so there will be loss in this moment. There will be loss of jobs. There will be loss of life. There will be loss of property. There will be loss. What I want to offer to Black people experiencing loss is, as my friend Sonny Patterson says, we know this place. We are not in a moment in history that is something different than what we have overcome before. We know how to survive without a job. We knew how to survive when white people wouldn't hire us. We knew how to survive when we were in chattel slavery. We knew how to survive under Jim Crow. We are here because we are damn near the most resilient beings on the planet. Every day, something has tried to kill us and has failed. including that lost building, including that paycheck that is there. It will be hard. It will be hard. But it will not be harder than anything we have already survived. We have already survived. This moment, 100 times over, we've survived. This is not the first cataclysmic moment of social change that Black people have undergone. And so the system will tell you, you won't make it without us. And what I want us to know is, yes, we will. And that don't mean it won't be complicated and messy and hard and profoundly grievous. It may be all of those things, and it will be a thing we survive because that's what we do. Period. And so I really want us to lead. This is, if ever you needed to be with your ancestors, it is now. It is, if ever you needed guidance for how we make it through this moment, what we need is the information and guidance from those who came before us, who have made it through these moments and worse before us. We have the GPS, guidance, purpose, source inside of us. It is encoded in our DNA. So yes, it's going to be sad that there will be loss. But there is no transformation that comes without loss. I am speaking in the moment of my own life, where the things that I held most tightly in my own personal life all got lost in the matter of a week. And there are no gifts that I'm offering right this minute that do not come from the insight and profound transformation of that moment. That's what we're being given right now. It will hurt, y'all. And I want to love us through the hurt. But I want us to know it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's complicated. It's painful. But it's not impossible. Grieve what there is to grieve. Mourn where there is to mourn. But do not stop fighting. Do not stop disrupting. Do not stop. I swear I see freedom on the horizon, y'all. Don't stop. I love us.